What's up, guys? Welcome back to your channel. Maverick here with episode 5 of Magia Record. So, continuing from last episode, we can get a little bit more of the main girls getting to know each other, and apparently now that they've gotten into this new rumor situation, we might learn a little bit more about Yachio and the new girl, Tsuruno, who obviously have some sort of past together, and potentially with someone, seeing someone that they mutually know, potentially another magical girl or something like that, right? And of course, we got the main storyline as well with, with Iroha and her sister Yui, which we might or might not see. I don't know. It didn't really look like Yui, the girl that we saw at the end of last episode, but it could be that. We don't know. And well, honestly, I'm just waiting for something actually interesting to pop up, because going through these rumors and all, sure, it's fine, but the thing is, with the Madoka Magica franchise, I feel like there's always, it's always like there's something lurking underneath everything, something ominous. It gives you a sense of uneasiness, and so far, I just really don't get it that much here with this one. Like, it might be there, maybe I'm just projecting too much of the original series onto this, and maybe that is an unfair comparison, but really I just want to see something interesting for once, right? And that includes the characters as well. In fact, I think right now that my favorite character of the entire show, Magia Record so far, 5 episodes in, would be the Small Kyubey, right? Because that Kyubey is so damn cute, right? I know, Kyubeis are evil and all that, but I don't know, something about that Small Kyubey, it doesn't give me the sense of uneasiness that I saw immediately when even back in the original series without knowing anything in regards to this. But anyways, that's kind of on a tangent. Let's get into the episode. Alrighty, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Like, seriously, that Small Kyubey is so damn cute. I want to see more of him. Reminds me of a Pikachu or something. Oh. Your voice does not match your face at all. No, seriously. Her voice does not fit her face at all. Okay. So there is a witch behind all this? Okay. Become adults? Hi. Alright. Okay, so this is shaping up to be a little bit more interesting as of right now. Hopefully I don't jinx it. But yeah, this Mafiu girl, am I the only one who thinks her voice does not fit her face at all? Like, really, really weird. Although they were talking about becoming adults or whatnot, so are they maybe more older than they look, but trapped in like these kinds of younger bodies, something like that? Not really sure. Lance. So we have a hammer user and a shield user. Alright. Oh, hey! See? I told you guys back in the first episode. That had to be a scene where eventually all the other girls gather around. I was right. Okay. This is Ui. Or at least a projection of her, anyways. Oh, look at that small Kyubey. Oh, it's so cute. It's so small. Hmm. Okay, that isn't creepy at all. I mean, you're currently inside like a magical construct. How are you so sure that is Yui? Change the fate of magical girls. Ah, that is so. That Kyubey is so cute. Seriously, I feel like that's like Pikachu. Okay, using this kind of setting, we also get some more exposition on the other girls. Hmm. Maybe just ask her what she's doing here. There we go. Definitely should be a lot of red flags. An alarm sounding off. Right now. There we go. Oh. So that's, from last episode. We saw that on her face. I thought I was mistaken, but... I kind of feel like that Kyubey was saying, watch out. Okay, so I guess this is where the budget from last episode went. Ooh. Oh, she's corrupting. I wonder if she's going to tell her. So cute! Okay, what are... That looks like something out of Dumbo. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the scene with the pink elephants and whatnot in Dumbo. We actually did get a foreshadowing of that in last episode. I think I forgot to mention it, but we did see her. This is an interesting representation of the corruption. Really? But how? Yeesh. Well, I think we saw this scene before. Okay, the people are all back. Huh? Ah, it's Mami! Ah, it's been a while to hear trio finale again. Wait, you can...
おかしな魔力を追ってきたら、まさか人に紛れた魔女がいるなんてね。その銃口を下げて。どいてもらえます？あなたは誰なの？私は巴まみ。三滝原の魔法少女です。三滝原の魔法少女がどうしてこんなところにいるのかしら。私のことより早くその魔女を始末しないと。魔女じゃないわ。よく見て。この子は魔法少女よ。分かったならその銃口を下げて。確かにさっきまでのまがまがしい魔力とは違うみたいですけど、それならあれは一体。あなた、その子が人間に化けた魔女でないと証明できますか？まさか魔女に操られてるんじゃ。違うよ。ただイルハちゃんは友達だから。最近神浜の魔法少女がグリーフシードを独占するために魔女を集めてるって噂になってるんです。あなたはご存知かしら？私がやっているって言いたいの？濡れ衣もいいところね。神浜に各地から魔女が集まってるのは事実として知っていますよね。そのせいで周辺地域の魔女が減ってしまっていることも。だからって私たちには関係のない話じゃない？いやちよ。あのね、私たちも魔女が増えすぎて困ってるから原因を。私たちのテリトリーの問題は私たちで解決します。だからあなたもあなたのテリトリーの問題を神浜に持ち込まないで。お引き取り願えるかしら。
It is kind of interesting in a sense because, indeed, other they seem to work on a jurisdiction system. It's gone again. But this is definitely interesting. In the past, once a magical girl is corrupted, they're gone, right? And yet here, she's able to revert? Or would actually that girl be Yui? Something like that. Wake up. I would guess this is Yachio's house. Yep.
目が覚めた。ここは私の家よ。 りあえずうちに運ばせてもらったわ。今からでもご両親に連絡しておく。そう。
11:30.
長居しちゃってすみません。すぐ帰りますね。電車あるかしら。そんな時間なんですか？あまり夜中に出歩かない方がいいわ。夕食の支度もしてしまったし、今日は泊まっていけば。いいんですか？あなたが迷惑じゃなければ。迷惑なんてそんなこと。そう。
Yes, there she is living by herself. Knew as much from last episode again.
もう少しかかるから部屋で休んでなさい。はい。明日学校。土曜日だ。誰かに料理を作ってもらうの、なんだか久しぶり。できたわよ。
Hmm. Hmm.
あなたを探すのは、あなたがいなくなってしまった現実を自分に言い聞かせるため。戦い続けるのは、失ったものの大きさを何度も自分に刻みつけるため。誰よりも私が一番過去にとらわれている。
Aw. Now this was an episode that went by way too fast. Although there seems to be a little bit after this as well. Let me check real quick. See you guys in a second. Okay, so I was correct in there being a little bit more after the ending. Let's watch this in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, back to these three. Okay, they seem to be in a pinch. She's corrupting as well. Oh, what? Huh, it's the same thing as happened with Iroha. What? Oh, it's the coordinator.
どうしよう、どうしよう。あんな風になっちゃうなんて絶対変だよ。もしかして私、魔女なのかな。あんなの、普通じゃない。どうしよう。
Okay. Alright, see you guys after this. Okay, very interesting ending here. So it turns out that Kaide is also able to do this sort of transformation into a witch-like creature and still transform back, right? So it's not something specific to Iroha, which I was initially thinking and maybe had something to do with either her wish or with Ui. But now that we see Kaide also do it, I'm more inclined to think that this might be something that's, affecting all the girls in this city right now. So there's somebody strong enough to be able to utilize this kind of, taking over a magical girl's body, transforming them into these sort of witch-like creatures, but I don't know, maybe not really witches yet, and even reversing the process of corruption, right? Although, to be fair, only Iroha's soul gem was reversed and cleansed. Kaide's didn't seem to have been cleansed. It seemed to still be kind of murky and corrupted. I'm not entirely sure, maybe that's just her normal color, but it definitely seems that she's still corrupted in to a way here. So maybe these two are actually split up. So there's somebody behind all this that's not allowing the magical girls to go through their normal phases of corruption into a witch. At the same time, there's probably someone looking out for Iroha that's helping her reverse this corruption here, right? So that's at least what I got from this as for right now. We also learn a little bit more about Yachio's past and whatnot, which, again, keep that coming. I do like to see them focusing more and more on the main girls, the interactions between them, their backstories of each other, so on and so forth. They are the main girls after all. We should know more about them so that we can relate or emphasize with them. And this mystery girl, Mifuyu, right? So I don't know, I'm gonna venture a guess right now and say that the phenomenon we're actually seeing right now might have something to do with Mifuyu, right? Might have something to do with her disappearance, so on and so forth. So, when Mami arrived and, the thing that she said about, this girl is lying to you two, I wasn't really quite sure who she was referring to, like who was the lying girl she was referring to? Is she referring to, Iroha? Because she suspects she's a witch or something? Or if she's referring to Yachio, but I do think that perhaps it's Yachio. She's hiding something related with Mifuyu and perhaps the other companion as well. We see a third girl in the back there in Yachio's house in the flashback, and maybe she's withholding some information there, and they are related with the ongoing phenomenons, the ongoing rumors, so on and so forth. But yeah, and speaking of Mami, right, man, that was something that I didn't expect to see again, and I gotta say, out of all these cool magical girls that we have, I still think Trail Finale is the coolest and best sounding finishing move, right? Now, with that being said, I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't, go with the full-on experience, get through sound off her theme music and whatnot, go through that entire fanfare and stuff, and then give the trio finale, right? So I just feel like that would have been a great way to really hype up the viewers of Magia Record, particularly because I think most, obviously I don't know the exact numbers, but I think overwhelmingly most of the people who are actually watching Magia Record probably have watched the original series and love the original series. That's why we're continuing on, right? So if they would have actually, made a callback to Mami's, her entire theme and whatnot, her entire entrance, I feel like that would have done wonders in terms of hyping up us viewers into the series right now, because so far there's very little to be hyped about, right? Of course, in this episode we do get a little bit more of the sort of, hey, things are going horribly wrong kind of feeling that we initially love, and I presume most people enjoy from the original series, but it's still not quite there yet, right? And I feel like utilizing Mami properly would have really hyped a lot of us up. And so I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do that. Now, granted, it might be because of scheduling, it might be because of pacing, and also it might be because, as we can see right now, she is more on the antagonist side of things rather than part of the team of the protagonists, right? So perhaps that's why they didn't want to give her special attention, but I just felt that was a squandered opportunity. Beyond that, what else from this episode? Yeah, I think that's basically it. Just let the story roll on forward and get more background information. And since we see Mami here, and we already see in the opening that the other, the original cast comes out, I'm still waiting for the day when we get a full-on 5-on-5 showdown here, right? But of course, that requires our main party here, to actually get the remaining two members into the team, right? I think there's still one more that's a hammer wielder and one more that's a shield older. So yeah, that's it. And still, as of right now, my favorite character is still Small Kyubey. Like, I mean, seriously, do you guys see how cute he is? And I also have another, another point here, and that is, I don't believe that the Small Kyubey is evil, right? I mentioned this at the very beginning as well, but the actual Kyubey, even when I was watching the original series, I was like, okay, there's something wrong with this guy. He just looks kind of suspicious and kind of, there's just something funny about the way he looks that instantly had alarms going off in my head. Like, that is not normal. That is not natural. This Kyubey, however, is so adorable. Like, I would have no problems having a plushie of that Small Kyubey. Right, guys? Yeah. So, I don't know. My hunch right now is that Small Kyubey is definitely more on the protagonist side, and I still have this funny feeling in the back of my head that she might be sort of the Small Kyubey might be a sort of manifestation of Ui, guiding her sister along or something like that. But yeah, who knows? Who knows, right? And I mean, I guess the same thing could be said even of the sort of mirror image of Iroha within her subconscious or whatnot. Like, maybe that's all related back with Ui somehow. But yeah, anyways, that's it for now. See you guys next week. This is starting to pick up a little bit, and that's a good thing. So, hopefully the next one will be even better. See you guys next time.